Good morning. Wow, bright sunshiny day today. So pretty. Temperatures are a little more people-like, close to the freezing mark. Let's breathe together. Start with your posture. On your back. Your legs uncrossed. The bed, the sofa, the floor, the recliner, or sitting up straight in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Just notice yourself and breathe in through both nostrils and pull the breath down so the belly rounds, making room for the air to flow all the way down to the bottom lobes of the lungs, where all the work gets done, where most of the blood flows and the big exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place. Continue rounding as you pull the air in around your back and your rib cage, around your back and your chest, and at the top, let it go and let it spill out, either through your mouth or your nose, through rounded lips. Let it flow out and let your body gently lengthen and flatten all the way down to the bottom. Belly button moves back toward the spine. And then pull it in again and start over again, continuing the pattern, rounding up like a barrel, flattening and lengthening on the way out. Good. Now breathe in, and at the very top, take in 3 extra sniffs. And then let the air flow out all the way to the bottom, and then push out 3 extra puffs. And do that several times. Doing that every day expands your lung capacity, a good thing. So breathe and sniff and puff. Now let's get things flowing a little bit before we start our breath work. Bring your hand up to your head and push the heel of your palm into the bony area above your right temple. Push and resist with your head. And alert all those muscles that hold your head on straight to do their job. Breathe and press and resist. And then release down. And bring the other hand up to the head. Press the heel of the palm against the temple, right above the temple on that bony area. Push and resist and breathe. Good. Release, and now bring your hand in front of you and place the heel of the palm right on the center of your forehead and push and resist. Good, and release down. Now either one or both of your hands behind your head and on that bony ridge at the bottom, that occipital ridge, and push against that ridge and resist with your head and breathe. Good, release. And now sit quietly or lie quietly for just a moment and envision your head on top of your spinal column, all lined up, all the muscles in your neck, holding your head in perfect alignment. Good. Inhale and raise your shoulders all the way up to your ears, and exhale and drop them down. Do that 3 or 4 times. Inhale them up and exhale them, drop them down. Get a vigorous motion and a vigorous breath. And now inhale and pull the shoulders all the way up, as close to your ears as you can get them. Squeeze and hold and breathe. And then exhale and release. Good. We've been doing a practice of suspending the breath, and this morning we're going to do a meditation. Now let this meditation work for you and where you are. The directions are to inhale and suspend the breath as long as you can, and exhale and suspend the breath as long as you can. So use your own judgment and assess your body. Maybe as long as possible as a 2 count. Maybe it's longer. Most important is you want it to be smooth. Concentrate on the flow of the breath and regulate each bit of the breath consciously. And when the breath is out as long as possible or in as long as possible, no gasp or strain when you let the breath move again. Make it fit you. There's a hand position. Place your left hand on the center of your chest at your heart center, with your palm flat against the chest and the fingers pointing parallel to the ground to the right. And now raise your right hand up to the right side as though you were giving a pledge. The palm faces forward. Touch the thumb to the index finger and point the other fingers straight up. Your elbows relaxed near your side and your forearm is perpendicular to the ground. Eyes closed. And inhale slowly and deeply through both nostrils. Then suspend the breath in and raise the chest and retain it as long as possible. And then exhale smoothly and gradually and completely. And when the breath is totally out, lock the breath out for as long as possible. Keep your spine straight. Regulate the flow of the breath consciously with no gasping, no extra stress, just smooth. And with your hands in place and your eyes closed, begin. Inhale and suspend. Release and lock the breath out and suspend. Good. Your beautiful life force is called prana, and its home is right here at the lungs and the heart. And your left palm placed at the natural home of this life force creates a deep stillness at that point. Inhale each bit of breath consciously. And at the top, retain it as long as possible. And then exhale smoothly and gradually and completely. And when it's totally out, lock it out for as long as possible. And then breathe in. Breathe in gently and slowly. And continue. The whole posture and practice induces the feeling of calmness. No extra tension on the suspension, just lightly and long enough, and then let it go. And then let it stay out as long as it's comfortable, and then inhale. Everything's smooth and easy. So your left hand is at your chest and it's creating that deep stillness. And your right hand is the hand of action and analysis, and it's up in a receptive, relaxed position, in the position of peace. Physically, this meditation strengthens the lungs and heart. It relieves anxiety and promotes calmness and mental clarity. Emotionally, it can add clear perception to your relationships with yourself and others. If you're upset at work or in a personal relationship, sit in this meditation for 3 to 10 minutes before you decide how to act, and then act with your full heart. Continuing the pattern. Inhaling each bit of breath, suspending at the top. Exhaling smoothly each bit of breath and suspending at the bottom. It's called meditation for a calm heart. That's always an asset. And now to end, inhale and bring the inhale all the way to the top, and as you exhale, release your hands down. And then inhale again, big and deep, and exhale again, and sit and enjoy the effects of your meditation. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.